Hi, my name is Priyanka and I'm a watercolor artist. I'm going to paint a simple watercolor floral spread on this sketchbook, and I'll be using this premium watercolors from Thuvi Watercolor. So this comes in tubes and you have the cakes option available. Already I have put my colors on this color palette so that I can go ahead and paint easily. I prefer my watercolors as a cake. So yeah, and I'll be using this spritzer to moist my watercolors or make it readily usable. 100% cotton sketchbooks which I'll be using, and this silver brush, round shape, and the brushstroke brush as well I'll be using for today's session. We'll first start with painting petals one by one. Here I'll go very slow, and to make the petal I will use the dragging and the wet and dry technique over here, and easily I'll just move in a round way to paint these petals. So this is how we will finish our first flower, and it's going to be the huge one over here in this entire composition. We will add some details using the darker shade, and with a different shade I'm here going about painting another flower which is like a side view, and again one more I'll paint on the top using same while dragging the brush. And now I have changed my brush so you can see I'm getting more rounder shape over here. Again I'll paint one more bigger flower, and again I'll be using the brush while snapping it or dragging it with the surface. And this is in the similar way I'll use a little lighter shade of the first color which I used to create the watercolor effect more natural way, and similarly I will again add the details using the darker shade of the color. In the same way we are painting numerous flowers so that it's gonna be like a huge composition, and it will look more vibrant with so many flowers going on in and around like a bunch of flowers. Then I'll go ahead and paint a yellow rose slowly, and while twisting it in a round shape. And again we'll add few details to make it look more vibrant. I'll add another small rose facing side view so that it will again enhance the entire composition using the again lighter and darker shade of the same color here. Now we will go ahead and add the center details to finish it off with our flowers. I'm adding more details over here so that it looks more colorful first and more composed in the entire composition, and later on we'll go on about with the leaves and more details into it. Adding little more details to the flowers, and once all the details are completed we'll go on with our leaf part. Now I'm here using green, which is basically a sap green, and I'll mix this green with several other colors to get the lighter shade of the green very properly. and then I'll go around for painting the leaves here and there. So I'm gonna add bunch of leaves and I'll add it all over the areas which looks empty to create that bunch effect over here. So slowly I'll paint in a proper leaf shape using the tip of the brush and again dragging it, adding more leaves now in the darker shade. So the key over here is to add as much leaves you can with different shapes and sizes, and also keep in mind that you add more shades into it to make it look fuller. And here is the final piece. Hope you enjoyed this painting session, and if you paint yours you can show it to me or tag me. My Instagram is mentioned here. Thank you.